Hey guys, it's Lauren here. So I'm out on a nice little spring walk today. It's slowly getting warmer, very slowly, but very soon I'm leaving for Cayman, so that'll be awesome. I'm so excited to get out of this cold. All right, so today I'm going to talk about salt retention, and I'm going to sit on this stump. And I decided I've never really talked about salt retention in my videos before, or like sodium intake. Just haven't addressed it, and that's probably because I basically ate, for the last like 6 months probably, I've basically eaten like the salt that I wanted, really. I haven't really paid a lot of attention to it. I've tried to use like Himalayan sea salt or organic sea salt wherever possible, but it hasn't been something that I paid a lot of attention to. So I was going through some videos from like 3 months ago, maybe a little bit more than that, and I found like a before and after video that I did. The before video being basically at a time when I was eating anywhere from like 1,500 to like even upwards of 3,000 milligrams of sodium per day, and a lot of that was like just table salt from condiments and dining out quite a bit, which I was doing. And when I first came to the lifestyle, I made a real conscious effort to keep my sodium down because, you know, I really wanted to be successful on this lifestyle, and I didn't really know, you know, if eating a lot of salt was going to sort of inhibit my success. So yeah, I really kept my sodium intake down to probably about 500 milligrams a day on average, something like that. Sometimes it was lower, sometimes it was a bit higher, but and I couldn't really measure the effect that having low sodium had on, you know, my waistline, basically because I hadn't lost any weight at that point, and it was just a hard thing to measure. Yeah, the effect that higher sodium levels had on my body. So now that I'm a little bit lighter, it's easier to tell a difference, and I have more like form-fitting clothes, and I can tell if, you know, how they fit based on what I'm eating. So yeah, about 3 months ago, I took some video at a time when I was eating, like I said, quite a lot of sodium, a lot of processed sodium, table salt, iodized salt, all that bad stuff. And then I did like, I think it was between 5 and 7 days. I think it was 5 days of going back to 500 milligrams a day. And it was all like Himalayan sea salt, like as unprocessed as possible. And going back to that video, I had no idea, I guess I hadn't really, I don't know, assessed it properly, but I had no idea the difference that it really did make. So I'm going to show you guys that video now. So this is the before video, and as I said, anywhere from 1,500 to 3,000 milligrams a day of sodium. And yeah, I didn't feel really uncomfortable, but I could notice a difference in the way that my clothes fit. At the time, I wasn't sure, you know, if it was due to just eating out more and maybe I had gained some of the weight back, but it was just, I was interested in testing out lower sodium levels to see what that did exactly in terms of changing my shape, changing how much excess water I was holding on to. So this is the after video, and this is after 5 to 6 days of 500 milligrams of salt per day, very low processed, like I said, organic sea salt or Himalayan sea salt. And I think that you can see a pretty noticeable difference. All right, so that is, yeah, my little before and after videos for you guys. And I thought that it was pretty interesting going back to it because sodium is something that a lot of people talk about. And I do think it is a personal thing. Some people have no effect whatsoever eating tons and tons of sodium, and other people, clearly it really does affect how much they weigh, how much water retention they've got. So I probably would have said that I didn't personally hold on to a lot of water as a result of eating a lot of salt, but clearly that's not true. Looking back at these videos, I do hold on to quite a bit of water retention, especially if I'm eating a lot of processed salts. And I didn't change my diet or my exercise between those before and after pictures or videos at all. And 5 to 6 days is not enough time to lose fat. So to me, this is definitely water retention. And I can only imagine the result that it would have if I had stayed with it for, 2, 3, 4 weeks. So personally, do I believe that, you know, salt makes you retain water? Yes. It does depend on your activity level. If you're, you know, cycling every single day for 3 hours, maybe not so much, but even then, I think that a lot of salt can definitely affect the way that you fit into your clothes and affect the way that you feel about yourself. So if you're feeling a bit discouraged on this lifestyle or on any lifestyle really, and you know, you feel like you've gained a bunch of weight or anything like that, try cutting out salt, or not even cutting it out, but just cutting it down and switching to a very unprocessed salt source as a you know, as a substitute for traditional table salt, and just make sure that you do like a before and after video like I did, because otherwise I probably wouldn't have noticed a difference, just because my mind just still plays tricks on me with how I think I look versus how I actually look. So yeah, so anyways, those are my personal thoughts on salt retention and my personal experience with it. I know some people don't have this problem with salt retention. I keep calling it salt retention, water retention. But yeah, clearly I do. So that's my thoughts on it. Let me know what you guys think down below. And as always, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.